that on first. That's the thread. And then to thread the bobbin, there's a little thing back here, a little hook. You might want to stand up so you can see it. You want to go behind that little hook first. Like hook the thread in the little hook. You see it?
Yeah.
And then here, you want to go and put it in the bottom under this little, see that little, under that. So that'll give you a little bit of tension so the thread won't come so fast. So now when you pull on the thread, it won't go so fast. And then you want to thread the thread up through one of the holes in this bobbin. You can see there are 4 holes.
Yeah.
You just, any of them, if they're all the same, just get the thread to go. And sometimes you have to lick it to get the little hairy parts to stay down. And then you just pull it up through there and put it back on the stick. Okay? And then you push the stick, you hold the thread so it doesn't come back out, and you push the bobbin over towards that thing. You heard it click? And then this thing down on the floor is your presser foot. And so you press on that to make the sewing machine go. Oh, and it has to be on. You've got an on and off switch. You can tell by the light it's on. Okay? So you turn it on and you just press on that foot, and this is called filling your bobbin. And it just winds the bobbin up and puts thread on the bobbin.
You can let go of the string once you have a
Yeah, once it's gotten caught, and see it goes up and down and it puts the thread on the bobbin
You have
evenly.
like the bobbin being fully loaded already.
Got to lock and load.
Because if I mean, you can buy them fully loaded, but if you want to sew, let's say you want to sew with chartreuse. I mean, you want to, you just would buy the thread and then you'd load up your bobbin. All right, so when you've got, it will cut off if you were sewing a big thing with a lot of black, and you just keep going, it'll cut off once it's full. But otherwise, just put a reasonable amount on there, pull it back off of the little thing, cut the thread so you've got a bobbin with a tail on it.
Okay.
Now here's the hard part, threading the bobbin down here, because the bobbin has got to go under here, and this has got like a little storage case on the front, so it's a little bit confusing, and this is just if you want to put stuff in there, like your extra bobbins or needles or whatever, you could put it in there. So that comes off, and then the front of this, there's a little notch on the side, and the front of this comes down.
Okay.
And that's where your bobbin is. This is the bobbin case. And see, it stays in there. It won't come out.
Okay.
And to get it out, you pull this little latch forward, and then there's a little handle up at the top, like a little arm, and just pull it out.
Okay.
Okay? And so when it goes back in, the little arm has to, and there's an illustration, in your
I
book
can
of
find
that. But here's the tricky part, threading the bobbin. You want to put the bobbin in so that all right, let's say you put the arm up in the air and the opening to your right, and the thread is going to be going away from you.
Okay.
Okay, so you put it in, the thread is going away from you, and then there's a slot.
Groove, yeah.
Right, and so what you do is you pull that thread through the slot. You see how it was loose on the side? You pull it through the slot and then down up under this metal plate until it's like that.
Yeah.
Can you see that in the camera, Bruce? That's what it's supposed to look like. Then you have to get it hooked back in here. You want the arm to be up. You just let the thread lay down. The arm is up. You put it in and you pull the little flipper thing out again. And whoops. And
So arm is up.
arm is up, pull the flipper out and push it back in until it won't come out. So this is just like a little locking mechanism. And the arm has to